see. But before I pass it over to my co-host James, I want to get into the last topic. I heard some NFL football news recently with my team, the Saints. Um, the New Orleans running back Alvin Kamara, he just reached over 1,000 yards from scrimmage for this season after this game against the Giants. Did you hear anything about that, James?
I did. Yeah, this was all over the news after he was able to do that for sure. Like the Saints have definitely blown up, and I like the season that they're having so far.
Yeah, man, we kind of had a little rocky one in the beginning with with our quarterback, but it seemed like that game he played against the Giants, he kind of showed us, okay, I have something left. Like, we're gonna fight. So, and then we got Jimmy Graham, we got a few veteran players in there, but man, congratulations to Alvin though, man. He is now the 16th running back in NFL history to have over 1,000 yards in the first in the 7 seasons, his first NFL season, and 8 of them were Hall of Fame. So I mean, man, if he keeps this up, if they, if we go to the Super Bowl, in the next few years, and he's there, he's definitely got to be MVP. Cause he's been the way he like, runs and like his style is just, it's hard to put him down. He's just talented.
When he first started, I just can't forget some of the plays that he was making because like his style in general, it's hard to say that he's just a speed back because he breaks tackles on a
Yeah,
constant basis.
yeah.
So, but he's so fast and he's so great in the receiving game that how are you going to cover him? It's just
It's hard because he can trick you into running. He can catch real good. He can, once the ball is in his hands, he know what to do with it. So it's kind of hard to bring him down, honestly.
and his early highlights too. Those were a whole lot of fun to watch. Watching him kind of sneak out of coverages and breaking
Right,
tackles.
like you'll think he's down, but he's breaking out. So it's like, man,
I feel like he's a power runner with speed.
yeah,
I'd have to say because he's not just the speedster type.
yeah.
He definitely has that power
He
running in
has
him.
that. Yeah, it's hard to get him down. So the first question, man, is just, man, how impressive is this from him? Like to achieve this with a whole different quarterback? Because if we look back, he started with Drew Brees, and we think they had that chemistry, and everything. But how impressive is that to have to transition to another quarterback and still play effectively?
That's incredibly impressive. Especially considering I think this is his third quarterback. He started with Drew Brees and
Yeah,
then Jameis Winston,
yeah.
and then now he's got Carr out there in New Orleans to help out.
Derek Carr, yeah.
But just looking at the beginning of his career, he's got Drew Brees as his quarterback, future Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And then Sean Payton is his coach,
Yeah.
as a rookie and kind of developing for a few years there. So I think a lot of just his mindset and maybe his approach to the game, some of that he maybe took from the coach and the quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. Sean Payton and them, they definitely kind of left a good mark for him before they left. So, kudos to them, man. Thank you for just kind of instilling that in him. So we're gonna see. We play the Rams next this Thursday, I believe. So if we could beat them, we could definitely get a spot in the seed. Um, but yeah, this is very impressive, just to have to adapt to a whole new quarterback, man, and just still find a rhythm and still kind of play like he does. Um, and you giving him the right plays to, play. So,
And then the company he's in with the 1,000 yard seasons, he leads the Saints there with 7 of them. Marcus Colston is second, the
yeah,
wide receiver with 6.
yeah,
And then the players will all have 4. We've got wide receiver Michael Thomas,
hmm,
running back Mark Ingram, running back Deuce McAllister, and wide receiver Joe Ham. They all have 4. And then we've got Ricky Williams, the running back, with 3.
yeah.
So he's got more than twice what Ricky Williams had, which that's impressive because Ricky Williams, he was a big name in the NFL for a long
NFL,
time.
yeah, he was. So, like I said, this is only the beginning of his records. I know he's gonna break more in this season, so I can't wait to see. But if we just kind of look at the stats in that recent game, and he had 16 carries, 66 yards, he really didn't have to do much in this game, man, because Carr was playing. I'm not gonna lie, Carr, he had a rhythm. He found a lot of different dudes. Johnson, I mean, if he plays like this, do you think we got a chance?
Of course, and it's also impressive considering the Giants had recently won a game, so they had a lot of confidence going into this. They were kind of the hot team going up, not like one of the elites, but kind of the team that nobody really expected
Yeah,
much of, and then they started playing really well. So for New Orleans to go up against them and have that kind of
had that
result,
kind of
that's
result. Yeah, because you know with the Giants, they're like a team that sneaks up and kind of comes in. So kudos to them, man. Like I said, and then the second question, man, if we had Kamara back in the Reggie Bush and Thomas era, would he have been a problem for both of them? Kind of just playing how the way he played, you think he'll be a problem?
of course,
Yeah.
yeah. He would be not only a problem for the other running backs because he would probably be getting most of the starts,
Start. Yeah.
but he would be a major problem for the other teams. And then if you put these elite running backs together, they complement each other.
Yeah.
And then defenses, they're thinking, oh, okay, you know,
So,
he's tired right now. We'll be able to take him. And then all of a sudden they send another running back
oh
in.
yeah,
And
man. And then you gotta think about it. Reggie Bush to have Kamara, Reggie, and Thomas on your team all healthy. It's like okay, even if he goes down, you still got Bush. You still got
three-headed monster.
yeah. That would have been a tough team. But yeah, he definitely would have been a problem for both. Just the fact of his speed and kind of knowing how to break tackles and get through the traffic is hard to do for a running back. But the last question to kind of end things off, man. With Derek Carr, can Derek Carr get the Saints to the playoffs? Just kind of, I know it's just based off this game, but just playing smart and getting out of that pocket. Do you think he can take him far?
He can. Yeah, he took the Raiders to the playoffs. And just looking at the rest of the NFC South, we've got Atlanta. They're having some issues right now at
Yeah,
quarterback. I know they're going to play Taylor Heineke against Indianapolis this weekend.
yeah,
So they can't really figure out what's going on. And then the Panthers, we don't even really need to mention them. They're
man,
kind of in
yeah,
the NFL dungeon at the moment.
definitely, man. But like I said, if we can overcome the Rams and kind of just if we could beat them, that's saying something because the Rams are a tough powerhouse team, and I think we go there to play. So if we could beat them, man, we'll be all right. But y'all let us know how y'all feel about Alvin Kamara and kind of the Saints and how we're gonna end up. And as far as his team is, of course, with the Cowboys. But I'm gonna pass it over to you, man. What we else we got?